You mentioned Jimmy Garoppolo as well. I'm sitting here, unless there's a rash of training camp injuries. Do you think week one, both of these guys are still on their respective teams and Cap's just sitting there? Do you think that's entirely possible, Albert?
I mean, here's the thing. So the Niners with Jimmy is a little – I just look at where the Niners are and some of the things that they may want to do. Like, let's say that they reconcile with Deebo Samuel. Well, then they're going to probably want to get a contract done with him. Nick Bosa is another one. And the Niners have been proactive in the past about getting guys signed and trying to get ahead of things. Nick Bosa is going to cost a boatload of money,
right.
And so getting Jimmy Garoppolo off their books would free them up financially to start to take care of guys like Deebo and guys like Nick Bosa. It would also clarify things for their young quarterback, and I think they may want to see Trey go through the spring now, and knowing that Jimmy's not going to be, fully healthy until at least the end of June, maybe gives them the leeway to say, well, let's let him hang around here for another 2 months, and then we'll see where Trey is coming out of the spring, because we believe we have a championship team, and they've obviously been in the championship game 2 of the last 3 years. But I can certainly see a scenario where, but I certainly think that, by the time we get to the end of June, if Trey Lance is where they hope he's going to be 2 months from now, or a little under 2 months from now, then there would be a motivation to try to move Jimmy then, especially if he can demonstrate to another team that he can throw at that point. And then, I think I think with the Browns and Baker, there's part of me that thinks this has to come to a head at some point, Rich. I think there's going to be enough swirling around this team, and rightfully so, over the course of the next 4 or 5 months. They don't need to create more awkwardness, and so I think it's easy to do it now, and to hold on to them now when we're, in the middle of May. I think it's another thing to have them on your roster when you get to training camp, based on everything else that's going to be going on with the team and everything else that's going to be swirling around as a result of trading for Deshaun Watson. So, if I look at the two situations, I think it would be a little bit more awkward for the Browns to hold on to Baker than it would be for the Niners to hold on to Jimmy, because beyond anything else, the Niners have already sort of demonstrated that they can handle that sort of awkwardness. It's just financially, I think that would be good for them to have the flexibility to go and take care of, Deebo if they can reconcile with him, and then Nick Bosa too.